try to get things fired up a little quicker. What we got to do is we got to fire up a. Oh, that was awkward. Hopefully that didn't bug anybody. Giveaway while we get started here, and not start a buyer's giveaway at the wrong time like I did. Dual streaming and Debo. Let's go, Mr. Harrison. He's a tech god. We got the followers giveaway going up there. Show notes. Let me see. Do I actually have my stick? Yeah, I do have the stickers in there. There we go. Nice. All right. We're getting going fast, quick, fired up. Move some baits. Follower givey's going. The show is loaded up. The shop is loaded. You can pre-bid your heart's content. You can put in your requests. I've got a bunch of stuff listed in the show notes up here that you can check there. And otherwise, and there's some buy it now stickers if you want to get your shot or your shipping going. Little stick of the do zero. Get fired up here. What are people in the mood for? We do have some JDM. Even after all that stuff we ran for Punch last week, we got more this week still too. Different stuff. But we got a bunch of JDM plastics. We got Megabass, hard baits, dark sleepers, Megabass soft plastics, OSP stuff, top waters, cranks, minners. I got minners, Hoosier. I got black label minners, drift fries, Yamamoto hinges, the new Crush Shitty stuff in the bigger sizes. So let me know. Run some hinges. We can start out with some hinge minnows. I think I got 5s and 6s if I remember right. They're covered up in so much JDM. Yeah, they do have the hinges at Omnia now too. I grabbed these before they came in, but we can give somebody an opportunity here. I don't know. That was not useful. Where I feel like there's more. Man, they're struggle busting right now. We got some little Megabass minnows too. I thought I had multiple packs of hinges here. Look at that. I think I got one pack of 5s and 1 pack of 6s. I think they're both rainbow shads, which I think is a pretty sweet color. I don't know how well it shows up there. But let's start out with a hinge minnow. People request, they get a shot at it. All right, these are we'll start them a couple bucks under retail, so cheaper than you can even get with my code on Omnia. Let's get the auction set up so it's not taking forever, and we'll run them. Yeah, great. We got your shipment. Yeah, you got those 3 KVD 300s for $12. Those are an awesome deal. Welcome, Cody. You can follow Cody. He's been selling stuff on Whatnot. There you go. Who's your fishing? You want the 6 or the 5s? Cody's modding for me tonight. Tap on his name. Give him a follow. He'll be running some shows coming up. 5-inch right there. There you go. Good grab. He's still building an audience. Might be able to score some deals on his auctions. Checking here for the pre-bids. So there's a bunch of stuff like the Megabass stuff's in there for pre-bids. There's some frogs. There's some grass pieces. Do I have a bag of depths around here? We got some baby jack. Got some swim baits. I got a higher end glide bait tonight. This is a Willie Pete's kind of their smaller 5-inch glide. They sell for $80. I bought it at the Classic last year. I fished it a couple times. I actually did catch a fish or two on it, but it didn't make it into my heavy rotation. But it is a sweet little glide. I'm actually trying to go on bigger glides. I think I only have one pack of 4.5-inch socks Hoosier tonight, so don't have much for socks. I've got the bigger mooch though, like the 6-inch mooch. Rob gets the followers givey going. We'll run follower giveys periodically tonight, and anytime we get a raid, and I'll do like a half point buyer's giveaway and then an end of show buyer giveaway. OSP jerks. Yeah, I've got the. I think I got one Rudra, and then I think I got some Asuras. Let me try to find a second one here to give somebody a choice. I don't know how many of these I actually got left, but I know I have a couple of them. No baby Beebles. Sorry. Actually, this is the only one of these I got left, so we'll just run it. We don't have a choice. This is the Asura. These are $28 jerk baits. They're a 100 size. This is the Ghost Pearl. We'll start it at less than half price here. $13. Gee crack, no gee crack tonight, but I do have a lot of OSP, some Jackal, Riley Doug, a few other things. JDM plastics. Nice grab, Rager Mike. Saving more than $10 on a jerkbait. That's sweet. We got dice, OSP deep crankbaits, and then we got open box stuff. 6 Sense, Rapala. I do like the tackle frogs. They're the same as the swamp donkeys. So the tackle frogs are the exact same frogs as the swamp donkeys. So the swamp donkeys, the old ones, when their Gen 1s would go for like $50-$60 on eBay, and they don't make them enough. So these, even the new ones, probably go for pretty good money. But the Teckles are essentially the same thing. So they're definitely good. I definitely have some of my own stash for sure. We got Jamaica Boa Buzz. We got the deep OSP cranks. We got the shallow OSP cranks. What's up, Mr. Nowak? Giving us a rating party of 9. Shout out to him. Let's run another followers giveaway for them coming in, and give Mr. Nowak a follow. He's like a big time YouTuber, and he's dipping into whatnot. So give him a follow. He's going to run some shows in the future. He's very knowledgeable. He's able to talk about baits much like I do, and Baxter. So tap on him. Give his profile a follow. I don't have any chop block 8s. I did give one away in my YouTube stream though, not that long ago. All right, what else here? Let's find some stuff to run. Do we want some inexpensive stuff? Get the party started? Or do we want more fancy stuff? Where do we go? How about some just dingers? Everybody can use a pack of dingers. 6-inch watermelon red dingers. We'll just do some $1 start to get some people's toes dipped in the water here. $1 start on the dingers. Get these for $1. Get your shipping going. You know you're going to catch fish on them. Get yourself a deal. Get your box started. Dip the toes in. The water's warm. Let's grab Warren. Yep. Follow Mr. Nowak. Follow Mr. C. Nicolay. Let's see here. What else? Swim jigs, chatterbaits. We got some glides, affordable glides. I got some custom jigs. We got, yeah. Nowak ran his. Now you got to pee. That's all right. We'll still be any hula chats. I do not have a hula chat, Mr. Sooner. All right, so this is Cliff Pace minnows here. They actually have I've caught fish on these. This one's actually missing one from the pack. I think he sells these for like $10 a bag, but I'll run these for $1 as well. So these are a 5-inch minnow. They're in the same genre as a Sakamata. They're a nice plastic. They have a good rolling action, a good pearl color. Man, can't find my. So run these for $1. They are missing one. There's only 4 of them in there. They're a good minnow. You can also use them as a chatterbait trailer or something like that. Good, a lot of options for these. Give some deals in here just to get people warmed up. Get the room going here. Right on, Steve. Good grab. Less than $1 a minnow. Any ice? These are pretty much ice colored, Tyler. I did have some ice cream on the show. Let's see who's if anybody's lurking over. Let's left Debo, Trevor. Is it working? Looks like it's working over. 11 people watching safely from the comfort of their homes over on YouTube. Pin them a message over there if they want to come over. Debo's are doing a members only tonight. MBF tackle. So he's doing a little smaller, little quaint stream for the members. But I'm sure he's probably running a regular show tomorrow night. We got like 53 people in here, man. I should just run some baits. How about any Access fans? Anybody fans of the Access? The 6 cents square bill. This one actually got a little hook rash, which ain't all bad. We'll run that for. Let's get some more $1 starts here. Get people warmed up. Reduce the barrier to entry here. We'll start this for $1. Get one of my little baggies out here. Gravy, what's going on, my guy? You're feeling the deals? Like last time? We got more of these if people like the Axies. Jake, can I call you Jake the Snake? I was a big fan of Jake the Snake growing up as a kid. How do those work? Do they catch them? I've heard people, both these and the Jabberjaw, say that people catch them. And actually, the Jabberjaws, now that 13 fishing went under, they've been going like for big money, especially the shallow runners on whatnot, especially certain colors like regurgitated Chad. Follower Gibby going off here. Underscore J2F followers giveaway. He's got some shipping going for him. So yeah, I mean, I think they basically have a little bit more erratic action, but otherwise they're basically a square bill. I don't remember the just the color. Is this the actual color here? Man, where are my cheaters at? We ran the whole last show without the cheaters. Just want to see if this is the right color tag here. Run another axis here. Salty ice. This looks like a salty ice. I think that could be right. We'll run this for. I mean, the last one ran good. Let's run this one for $1. Looks like it's pretty much brand new salty ice, I think is the color. That's what at least was dropped in the box here. Access 6 cents crank. If this was on Ben Milliken's stream, this would cost you $400. So, Cox Grayson, nice grab. $5, brand new square bill. Yeah, the cheaters are coming out early and often. Came in a mystery box. Yeah, I mean, I've heard people do well on them. Do we keep running them? Any reels? No reels tonight. I did all my reels on Black Friday when the commissions were lower. I think this is like 4K gill or spawn gill or milligill or something like that. But this is a really good. We'll just keep running them at $1. But good looking gill square bill. This will slay up north in Minnesota lakes, Wisconsin, where we live for sure. Crushing zeros. Jake with another one. I think I can fit that in there with the other bag. Didn't you just win one? You won the black one, right? Think. Pennsylvania also feeling froggy. What's going on? Yeah, you save $395 by shopping with HellaBass instead of Ben Milligan on these. So life is good. All right, I got two. I think these are 4K shads. I think this is actually really similar to the regurgitated shad color that like crushes on the jabber. But I'm gonna run two. Both. This is not a choice. You're getting both of them for $1. I'm in the mood to make things happen here. Two brand new shad square bills. Get the little envelope filled out here for number 4. Chris Jack. Also, I should say, I don't know if you're a first-time buyer or not, but I do. All first-time buyers, I throw in one of these either Visor Gang or HellaBass stickers, just for saying thank you. So nice grab. Two for 11. Solid. Man, we blew through that box. If anybody really wants to figure out a way to buy some boxes, I've got actually a pile of like different Plano boxes and things. I do have a bunch of old school bass tricks too. Let's see. I don't see much. Any what? I got some missile baits that I can run. I do have. I found one more of these baby E's. I forgot who bought a bunch of these in the past, but I do have one of these that I can run. Dice. I got some dice. We can run dice. We try to find two of them here, different color to give a choice here. Those look like the same ones. Okay, we'll run one light, one dark here. We'll do a choice on the dice. DT6. We ran some DT6s last time. I don't know if I have. I will look, though. All right. So here we got the OSP dice. These are the non-salt 14 millimeter. I've got kind of a light kind of salt and pepper and a pumpkin color up here. Choice. You get to pick one. I'll start them for like $6, which is like crazy. So like less than a third, like 70. I guess we could do this. $20, 6. That's 70% off. And then your choice. Pick top or bottom. Any uni. I have an uni, but I kind of want to keep the uni. I sold a couple of them a while back, but I do have one. I can show it off if you want to see it. I've already opened it. They do have them at Omnia now, the uni. You can use code HellaBass10 to save 10% off on the uni. That's how I would direct you on that. Did you say which one you want, Zach? Bottom. The light colored one. I don't blame it. It's good. Good looking color. If anybody wants, we can run more dice too. That's not a problem. Circle hook. How do you rig the dice? These size dice, you can pretty much use any drop shot hook. They're big enough. Whether you want to use like a little bait tab keeper to keep it like pinned on there so you don't lose it. Some people will put a little tiny screw lock in there and then like hook through this screw lock. So you pretty much can use any kind of drop shot hook on the dice that are like this 14 millimeter. And it's just a matter of how careful you want to be keeping them on there. I did not run the 0-1 jig. I can run that if you're interested. I do suck a couple pre-bids in here. Yeah, I'll run the 0 OSP jig 0. This is the only one I got. It is the 7 gram. It is kind of a old school brown. The color is Japanesey, but I think you can see it's kind of that matte little brown jig looking color. So I'll just run it for $1. I think you guys will take care of me on this. And these are way more expensive than $1, but I'm sure there's interest here that you guys will find a fair price. Good dock jig, says Punch Fishing. Any chance you have any Arsenal olive visors? This is this is retro. I break this out every now and then. Short shank, yep. $9. There you go, sir. No musky back bait casters. I'm sorry. Rapala BX wake minnows, maybe. No, I had some. God, I think I sold the Bagley minnows I had too. I do have a. It's kind of a fun item. Where'd that thing go? Not exactly, but I did find a deep Arashi discontinued. The deep 10 Arashi in kind of a hot blue shad. If there's any, these are all obviously been discontinued for a while. But any Mog Hobby Coach Megabass? No. Any spoons? I did find a couple spoons. Where did I set them? I have 2 spoons. Let me know. This one is, I don't know what this is, but this is pretty heavy. I could probably weigh it. I bet you it weighs, let's see, 1.5 ounces. And then this little Cast King spoon, Cast Master, which is 3/8 ounce. Would you be interested in these spoons? I don't have any square bills, but I think I will have some in the next show. But they're on their way. Let me know, Tom and Jack. I don't know where I got these. Let me know, Tom and Jack, if you want me to run those spoons. Those are the spoons I have. Or are you talking more like the big flutter spoons? No Arashi square bills. Well, bookmark my next show. I'll have some there. This Arashi is it says deep 10. Rotating hook hangers, self-tuning line tie. It's got a circuit board lip on it. Back in the day, even back then, this was a $9.59. Like back then, I think they outpriced themselves. Now they would be considered a bargain. Otherwise I got some glides. They're good crankbaits. The square bills are. Let me. Somebody asked about a DT6. I got some old Normans. That looks like. I think I have 3 DT10s. I think is what all those are. Some Shad Wraps. An ODT6 is handy. This thing is almost the size of it, like an old. Somebody bought this, and their payment failed on like one of my older shows here. I'm not exact. I mean, it is definitely about the size of a DT6. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Kind of has like old Rebel bomber type vibes, but I'm not sure. Does anybody know what this is? Let's try running it. I feel like this is definitely butyrate. It does kind of look like a Rebel. Mr. Twisters? I don't think so. Top Rex, my guy. Gravy. Underspins. I had one handy here, but I don't know. Maybe it's in this pile. Let me check. The Gritto? I don't know what the Gritto is. The Gritty? Justin Jefferson? I almost like, so upstairs, my kid's wife, they had like some pink cowboy hat, and I was like, should I wear this pink cowboy hat on stream tonight? And they didn't think I should, but I definitely had like a swarming hornet underspin somewhere, but I don't know if I have it anywhere where I can reach it for this show. Oh, beetle spins. I sold all my beetle spins last week in the punch fishing show. Yeah, we got chatterbaits. I got JDM. We got originals. I couldn't find the DT6. I got DT10s. The baby jack. You want me to run the baby jack? I got I do have the metal blades too. Yep, I've got the metal blades, the grass pieces, and a baby jack. All right, baby jack. This is the motto version, which is the JDM half-ounce green pumpkin. So this is it kind of looks green pumpkin. It's got a green pumpkin blade, but they do call it a JDM only color. But so this will be slightly different than most officials see around your house. What's up, TikTok? Nobody chatting. There's 15 people watching on YouTube and nobody's chatting. Let me just see. I don't know if there was any chats on TikTok. I just kind of got it fired up along. Texas hog fishing, you got to go over to whatnot to bid. Goldberg, nice grab. Good deal on that. Somebody asked for metal blades. I think I got. Oh boy, those the same color. Let me grab two different colors. There can be a choice. All right. We'll do this 3/8 ounce, kind of natural shad color here. The chartreuse, half ounce on the bottom. This is a choice. You pick one. If I can find them. What the? Do I not have these loaded in here? Okay. They're not in here. So this will be a choice. I'll just run them at $5. And hopefully that doesn't. All right. Choice, $5 start, top or bottom. These are $18 OSP bladed jigs. They have a light little weed guard on them. They kind of got a unique blade shape. They also, in the the part where you slide the bait on, you can slide a toothpick in there to like hold your trailer up. It's got like a little hole in the bait keeper, so you can put a toothpick through there to lock your trailer on. Trevor Wagner, which one do you want? I think they also have Gamakatsu hooks on them. So, Trevor, top, the natural one. Let's pick up. Kayak bass won't know what hit them. You guys want me to run more of those? You can run there. You can run that same pair again. I do have one pack of Sakamatas, 4.5 inch. Any X30s? No. We'll run these again, $5. Your choice, top or bottom. High rollers. What are the high rollers? Rob. Buyer's choice. Which one do you want? Top or bottom? I think I sold a pack of the high rollers. But that's the only ones I had handy. These ones right here. That's the only pack that I had handy tonight. I suppose I could dig in my my stash. The Whatnot minnow craze. If anybody, let me know. Is anybody going to run the chartreuse one? Otherwise, we can run some. We can do a choice on some grass piece. Are these loaded in here? I think they are. All right. We're going to do a choice here. You can either go with the top 3/4 ounce regular grass piece or the bottom 5/8 ounce flex. And that's kind of a bluegill. This is more of a shad. This is Saki Bomber. And this is bluegill. So 3/4 ounce traditional, 5/8 ounce flex. What's up, Dustin? Give me some water here. Thomas, which one do you want? Top or bottom? 3/4, 5/8, Saki Bomber, bluegill. Tiny Clash, no Tiny Clashes. I do have a really cool 5-inch custom bluegill shad blind bait in my shop if you want to look at it. Top. Saki Bomber. Good pickup there. Below retail. Any more appetite for grass pieces? Let me know. I do have pre-bids on just about all the megabass already. Should we do a buzzbait? I mean, it's pretty much buzzbait season, right? Everybody's pumped for buzzbaits. Jamaica Boa Megabass buzzbaits. I'll run them this way because left and right is difficult. Top and bottom is easy. No Tiny Clashes. Sorry, Walter. I need to get myself a Tiny Clash. So the top one is called Ghost Smoke. Bottom is called Full Chartreuse or Full Chart. Full Chart is more fun to say. Top waters. We got a few top waters. So you can choice. These are $18 buzz baits. We'll start them at half price, top or bottom, buyer's choice. Do those have the? I don't know. See, top water. You ask and you shall receive. Top toad. You know what? The black or the gray smoke chartreuse bottom top. What are they called again? Ghost smoke top. Ghost smoke. I feel like you're gonna smoke them on this bait. Where's my blue pen? Did somebody in chat take my blue pen? There it is. Good grab. Good grab. They have the clackers that make it better. It's got that on the. Is that what you're talking about? My red stapler. It's next to my super glue and my lighter. Is that the clacker you're talking about, Walter? on the blade, or are you talking about like the actual, like a spinning one? But it's got the thing that it bangs into on the wire. Yeah. Anybody? I got a little. Do have this little OSP blade bait. Can I run some DT10s? I absolutely can run some DT10s. Makes my life easier when people request. All right. Double check these are all DT10s. Ten. Should I run them as choice or a lot? What do you guys think, chat? Got 3. I've got a pumpkin seed. I've got, I forget what that one is, one of the newer colors. And then my all-time favorite color, the parrot. What? Let's run a lot. Is 3 for $5 a good starting spot? Does that feel like good value? 3 DT10s. All in pretty good shape. Not going to say they're brand new, but they all look to be in pretty good shape. 3 for $5. This is the lot. You're getting all of them. 3 for $1 monies. Gravy getting in there. He likes those 3 for lots. That's where you get. Oh, 3 for 10 would be a steal. $13 is still a steal. Steve. Nice grab. Yes. So many of them, I can't fit them in the bag. Such a good deal. Well positioned for good shipping as well. Let's run the. I don't have any more Teckle top waters. I've been debating whether I want to keep this pink Teckle frog or whether I want to sell it. It's called Crystal Pink. Should do some more dice. Got any red DTs? I got a big red crank, but I don't think I have any DTs. Let's do another dice here. Choice. We'll start these dice at $6, which is 70% off. You either get that smoke color or that pumpkin seed color with a little bit of fleck in it. Both good bluegill. I need to get a new light that doesn't reflect off the packages as much. 14 millimeter non-salt, your choice, top or bottom. 70% off. They go for $20 a pack retail. Hype man. These are dice. These are all the rage. Fuzzy dice, fuzzy rubber dice. Drop shot them, Nico them. Hype man knows what you want, top or bottom. Top. The top shall set you free. Cheap dice. Well, we like to give people deals. I mean, that's half the fun. We got any Dark Sleeper fans in the house? Deep. I do have a Rudra, which I'm kind of contemplating what I want to keep for myself or run it. More dice in there. Did I sell all my Teckle top waters? Should we try a Max DR choice? Yeah, half price dice. Request OSP soft plastics or louders. Yeah. Did I miss that? I definitely have a bunch of OSP plastics. If I missed that request. Oh yeah. I don't have any louders. I think I almost won one earlier tonight, but I don't have any. We'll get into some OSP plastics after we do these. So these are the Max Blitz Max DR crankbaits. These go for about $25 a piece retail. We'll do choice on these. Tasty shad or blueback herring. Tasty shad or blueback herring. Your choice. We'll start it at less than half price, $12. Tasty blueback herring. What's good, man? What's up, David? Yeah, if you want people and whatnot, I'm over on or on TikTok. I'm over on whatnot. So, but otherwise, you can just watch and learn about baits there. Thomas, good grab. More than $10 off. Great deal. Which one you want? Tasty or blueback? Top or bottom? I can't see for nothing up except for up close with those. Top. Tasty. Good pickup. OSP Plastics. You guys just want me to put them up? Do you want me to give you some choices? How about these things right here? Anybody like the MMZs? Why do they have 3 different color packages? I've never even really. The Deca, the Chibi, and the Nami. Well, they're different like thicknesses. All right. You can do the Deca or the Nami. We'll do choice. $5 starts. I think these are like more than $10 a piece or something crazy, but I don't know if there's any fans of the these. I think they do like long, crazy Nico rigs with these, right? Choice. Hype man. Which one you want? The bigger ones. The fatties. I feel you, dog. Check out do we have any Doe Live Beaver fans? Are these any good? Should we run these? The color is Japanesey, but they are green pumpkin ish, like dark watermelon green pumpkin, 4-inch Doe Live Beavers. Big girls need big meals. You ain't wrong. Run the visor? Are you talking about this visor or the quantum visor? Because we do have this sweet quantum visor here. Like Doe Live Beavers. I think these are hard to get on your head, Milliken style. I mean, we could. Zach, nice pickup. I didn't catch if, like I say, anybody that's first time buyers, as you throw in HellaBass visor gang sticker in your pack as a thank you. I do have this quantum visor. Like, if you want to pretend that you are like early Greg Hackney, Gerald Swindle, like pro staff, I have this quantum visor that I can run. Do people really want like the sweat stained HellaBass Arsenal olive green visor? This thing is comfy. It's really broken in. Clackers. I'm not sure what clackers are. Didn't I just read clackers somewhere? I could have swore I read it on my phone, but I don't see it. Like buzzer, is that a specific bait, or are you talking about like buzzbait clackers? How about, because you can never have too many minnows. How about some Megabass Haze ST 3.4 inchers? A little bit of choice on these. You can either do the natural borealis shad or the ghost shad. Natural shad, ghost shad. We'll do choice on these Megabass. They're basically hazedongs without the bat. They got kind of like a simpler tail, and you can use these for small shaken minnow, drop shot. They catch, from my understanding. Japan Tour Edition. Adam, first to purchase. Definitely getting a sticker. Which ones do you want? Do you want me to run the visor? I don't know if I have a backup visor to wear. Well, can you get both? I mean, I can run the other ones, but that was choice. So pick one. I can run them again if you want to bid on the other ones. Top. Do the other. I think I may have one more too somewhere. All right. We'll run the ghost shad as well. Maybe I can get one of my kids to bring down one of my visors, and I can run this visor. What do we think a fair price for this visor to start at would be? And then anybody else would bid on it, or just Adam, nice grab. I do have dough live sticks. Crappie stuff or storage trays? I think I do have. So I do have a bunch of empty. When you say storage trays, you're talking about these? Because I do have quite a few of those. I don't have them listed, but we could figure out a way to come up with something. I feel like I might have some crappie stuff here. Second, or did I run them the other day? I might have ran them in another show. Maybe I did. But I can run some dough live sticks. I saw that request. Let me just peek in here quick for crappie stuff. I got some bobbers randomly. I think we had those requested for crappie stuff in a different show, and I think I actually ran them. All right. Craws or beavers? Yeah, I do have some more craws or beavers too. That's kind of low. 48,000. I don't know. These Amazon cheaters, $100. It has rich DNA. I don't know if you have enough whatnot credit for that, Carter. All right. What did we just say? We said we were going to run dough live sticks, right? Where'd I put them? There's one pack. There's another pack in here. Un momento, por favor. We got some dough live craws. There. Drift fries. Last aces. I feel like everything got mixed up in this. Drift fries. I could have swore there was more than one pack of the dough live. All right. Oh yeah, there's the other pack. All right, we'll run choice. Whew. So we got the big 4.8. Does it have a color that you can read on these? Sorry. Not really. It's color 103 and color 9. We've got 3-inch and 4.5 inch. You pick. This is a choice. Kind of a golden shiner 4.5 inch or 3-inch and kind of that pumpkin seed color. DFD, come over to Whatnot, buddy. Way back from Jamaica, Bass and Bougie. Gary, you want the top or bottom, big or small? Small. The little guys. They are adorable. Good little drop shot bait, I bet. I'm going to run the other sticks, the big sticks. Does anybody want the big sticks? Or should we save them for later? I'm thirsty tonight. Any twin tails like choppers or hula grubs? I don't think so. I don't think so. OSP. Are you talking plastics? Hard baits? Give me a little more details, Gary, on what you want for OSP. Anything OSP? I mean, we got dice, we got craws, we got sticks, we've got crankbaits. We got a lot of OSP stuff. The craws. Let's run a pack of the craws. All right, we'll do choice on these craws. We'll go with the big 4-inch in like a green pumpkin blue, or the 3-inch in like a black neon. Dice 23 millimeter. I do not have the bigger dice, and I do not have any koiki tonight. But I will run a choice on these Do Live craws. Top or bottom? No more Great Lakes tonight, Mr. Gravy. I have a Yamamoto Uni, but I wasn't going to sell it because I opened this one myself. But I will say, Carter, they have them at Omnia. Go use my code HellaBass10 and you can save 10% on the Unis at Omnia right now. They came in. Bottom, the little guys. Didn't we just go with the big ones last time? Now you're going with the little guys? Nice grab, hype man. And Carl, the Bill Norman superstar, Raiden with party of 10. Thank you, Massachusetts finest. If you ever have any questions about Norman, shoot, let's run a Norman, because we just got rated by the Norman God. Let's first do a followers giveaway for the people that are coming in, and then let's find a Norman, right? In honor. And then if you're here and I don't know what it is, you can help me out, Carl. Do you guys like deep cranks or more like medium cranks? Any color? Somebody give me something on a Norman crank. Like a size, a color, something. DD22? Absolutely. We got chartreuse blue. Got this kind of matte fire tiger. And then kind of a chrome black. And a chrome blue. Any of those sound good? Hoosier. And these are all older baits. I would say most of these all have to be like 20 years old. The other thing is, the family friend that I got these from, he put Excalibur rotating trebles on all these. So they got legit hooks. Any comments on this, Carl? Can you tell us anything about this bait by looking at it? Vintage style? Is it a good one? Is it tough, as we like to say on Whatnot? Yeah, this is like this gives me Keith Combs vibes. Big chartreuse blue plug. Nice grab, Hoosier. I think I saw another Deep Baby Ann and Tennessee Shad. Might need yours and Carl's help figuring out which one is a deep, if I have a Deep Baby. But you said Deep Baby. Are you talking about? Let's see here. Yeah. Do you love Norman's? Early '90s Pradco, pre-Pradco. Yeah. So you said Deep Baby. Is this a Deep Baby? Or is the babies the smaller ones like this? I'm not an expert when it comes to, I get confused by the middle, the baby, the little, the is that a baby? The first one you showed was a deep little end. The second one was a middle end. Yeah. Deep baby end. I don't so no this is a little. The baby's even smaller. You got this one too. I think this is a middle end. I think. Let's just try this one. This one has got some Cajun red lightning, probably 12 pound on there, so you know it's good. But let's run this one. See if anybody's interested in this older Norman gel coat. It needs a little cleaning. I can probably clean this up before I send it. Use a little the cleaner on it. I did see the new mini. I already got them on order, Carter. I'll probably sell some on a Whatnot stream just for some people. All right, nobody wants that one. Let's try this one quick. Gel coat. Same vintage, 90s, pre-Pradco. No biggie. They're on Tackle Warehouse. But I know not everybody wants to order Tackle Warehouse and spend $50, so I bought a couple extras and I'll sell some on my next show. So if there's any other Norman requests, we can get back to this box. I should probably like call up Carl and go through those. What about just some regular old chatterbaits? Do we like lots? Should we do 2 chartreuse and white original Z-Mans, silver blades, out of the package? All right, followers giveaway coming from the Hype Man. He's only getting more free shipping. FG Knot. There you go. Yeah, I can't believe that dual threat fishing is no entry fee. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Let's start these 2 original chatterbaits for $3. Crazy deals. Need some Lake Ozark juice. I don't know that I'm your Ozark expert. Yeah, I got the bruised green pumpkin. I'll have some of those. Gravy, nice grab. I definitely will have some of the bruised green pumpkin for next show. So bookmark the next show if you don't want to spend $50 to save free shipping at Tackle Warehouse, and I'll run them at less than cost. How's that? Balsa. I got like shad wraps, which are balsa, but no like juicy balsa. I do have a big blade. DFD. You want me to run a big blade for that big, cold, muddy Iowa water? Were you trying to stump me, DFD? Didn't think I'd have one? Half-ounce white big blade. New in the package. $3. I mostly throw the 3/8 ounce, but I definitely ordered some of the 1/2 ounce this time. DFD. First time purchase, you get a HellaBass sticker. If you win your first time purchase, Devin. There you go. You're pretty excited about that. Is that going on your Bush Light fridge? Going on the Vexus. On the windshield? You should put it on the inside of the lids of your live well. So you can think of me every time you put one in the box. Folks, Devin DFD Dvorak is a BFL winner in the chat. We got a celebrity tonight, guys. He's probably never going to sell and whatnot, but you should just click on his name and follow him just because he's a celebrity. Follow him on TikTok. He like sticks his Vexus in like -3 inches of sand and makes TikToks. It's awesome. Unable to verify. We're trying to get the TikTok to say I'm not timing out here. For the one person watching on TikTok, come on over to whatnot. Fish and snagged me. What's going on YouTube? Debo here? Is he peeking in? Did I see him? It's not the same spot I got stuck on. He got stuck about 50 yards from the boat ramp. Run some JDM minnows. Yes, sir. Got another pack of these Hayes ST Megabass 3.4 inch and Ghost Shad. JDM Minners. $5. Mr. Casey, need some drop shot baits? What are you going to use these for? Let's pick up. Do we have any other JDM Minners in here? Are these considered JDM Minners? Last Aces, 128s. Run them. We'll do a choice on these. Super Wagasaki or Neo Morocco? Super Wagasaki or Neo Morocco, your choice. Evergreen, Last Ace, 128, JDM Minnows. I haven't seen these on whatnot. Who's your bass fishing? Top or bottom? Oh, it's about time to run a buyer's giveaway. We're probably halfway through the show. Top. Did someone win the last follower giveaway? Somebody did win the last follower giveaway. It was somebody that already won. Was it Hype Man? It was somebody that already won, already bought. I'm pretty sure. Should we run more? Another Last Ace? Should we run the other one? The Neo Morocco. Keep them coming. Brian Casey. Pretty much only sell on whatnot, this kind of stuff. Fish and snag me. I mean, occasionally I'll put some stuff on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, but this is primarily where things get sold. And there's a link to join. You can get $15 free credit. Any flapping frogs? We're fresh out of flapping frogs tonight. I did order the new Hags to test that out. We got Teckle frogs, though. So you're a frog expert. What do you think of this pink frog right here, DFD? Would you throw that? Got some missile baits. I can make a missile baits bundle. Yes, Hype Man got the givey. Nope, don't throw it, or you wouldn't throw it, or keep that. I don't think I'm going to fish that one. Let's see. Let's see if there's any free bids that we need to take care of here. I got some Norman poppin' or Northland poppin' frogs. You ever throw these? Pretty soft. Nice little hooks on them. Little poppin' frog. Three perch poppin' frogs. Let's try them. 15 bucks. They're $10 each, so it's like half price. We'll see if anybody wants 3 poppin' frogs. You already got shipping going. You might as well grab them, Devin. I mean, good practice frogs. Mr. Harrison, got any fluoro? No fluoro tonight. Good grab. No fluoro tonight. If I've missed any frilled shad, I don't have frilled shads, but I do have drift fries. Are they pretty similar, aren't they? Drift fries and frilled shads? I could run those. We could run some dark sleepers. Oh, let me fire up the first buyer's giveaway here. I'm gonna do a mid-show buyer's giveaway. Did I do? Oh, there it is. I thought I accidentally screwed it up again. Run the Vibration X. Okay. So everybody that's bought can get in this, and if you buy in the next 5 minutes, you can get in. Megabass Vibration X Ultra HT Kanahira Lipless Crankbait. Looks like it's pretty much new out of the box. Oops, didn't hit the start button. I can run. I have 1 bag of Sakamata. I can sleeper craws? No, just sleeper gills or dark sleepers. Sorry. Karashis? I got 3 Karashis. Did you give me this? I don't think so. I think this was in one of the lots I bought off Facebook, if I remember correctly. Mr. Casey, are you going to resell this? It's fine if you do. I don't need to put this in anything because this is already pre-listed. Karashi. We have 3 Karashis. You guys want the spinner? Or are you looking for the Twitch bait Karashis? Twitch. All right. They're slightly different. I'll do choice. These are scoping baits, Devin. They're little Twitch baits. They're like little countdown sub walk. So we have see-through shad and glitch shad. We'll do a choice. Start them at, I think they're starting at like $10 or something, $12. I mean, they would probably crush right now in that cold water where you are, Devin. Size matters. Which one do you want? Top or bottom? TO, top. I feel like you want me to not write on the package. Where are my Post-it notes? I could have swore I bought. Oh, they're in my pocket here. I will run the other one. Patience. Patience. Patience, grasshopper. All right. We'll run the glitz shad. Twitch bait. No hula grubs, I don't think. Nothing really close to a hula grub. But appreciate the request. There you go, Trevor. Is anybody interested in the prop, the spinner Karashi? It's kind of like a spy bait, I think, pretty much. Yes. When Rex says yes, I listen. All right. The fine art Karashi spinner, which is basically a spy bait, in FA Ghost Wagasaki. Sinking, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I'm pretty sure it's like a spy bait sinking style. The Sacrifice, first time purchase, you'll get a HellaBass sticker. Nice grab. Got about, okay, let's just see who's going to win the 1 hour givey here. We got 11 people in, 11 buyers. See who gets it. Brian Casey. You motorboating son of a gun, you. Congratulations. We'll find a lure. We'll throw it in there for you. Probably throw you like some used Guggen soft plastics. That's good. What's up? The Current over on TikTok. All right. Guess we've had several requests for those socks. I was kind of planning to keep a bag of these Reservoir Shad 4.5-inch Sakamadas for myself, but do we run these? Do I keep them? Chat. Run? Keep? So I will keep them. Keep them? People say keep them. There is a pre-bid. They don't need them in here in Minnesota? They do on the river. That touches Minnesota. Let's see here. We got let's how about a Megabass? I think this is the right one. GP. Nope, that's the wrong one. The 110 Junior +1. Are these any good, Devin? Do they eat these in Iowa? In GP Kiku, Kick Me, which is a respect color, if I'm not mistaken. They do eat this? You've been catching them on this? Running it. Bill's Mafia in the building. Dustin, nice pickup, dude. Fun fact. The juniors don't have out barbs. They have in barbs. There's people on TikTok that don't know that. Need that too. They'd eat that. Matt, come over to Whatnot. Hang out. Not everybody on TikTok's a genius, believe it or not. Let's see here. What haven't we ran? More big blades. That was my last big blade. I only had one. I got another metal blade. You want me to run that? I got grass pieces. You need grass pieces, Devin? I mean, how much did you pay for yours, Devin? I mean, I've caught them on the grass piece. I caught where I found it to work good. Was on Grand Lake, where everybody and their brother was throwing a chatterbait in the highly pressured areas in the middle of the lake, and I was able to go back through there and catch fish on a grass piece. So, they have a place. They're strong. Like I have not. I don't think break. I don't see an issue breaking these. No. All right, let's do another choice here. So we got a 5/8 flex green pumpkin and the 3/4 ounce traditional sake bomber. So choice, you can either get the 5/8 flex model, which has a little weed guard on it, or the 3/4 ounce sake bomber on the bottom. Which one you want? How light do they make them? I think the lightest one I've fished is 5/8. The flex and green pumpkin, nice grab. But they ride a little different than a chatterbait. So, I mean, I think a 5/8 ounce grass piece is similar to a 1/2 ounce bladed jig. How about some jigs? I've got a couple of jigs here. Maybe make a little bundle action here. Let me get these. That's a football. That's more of a fat head, like Devin. More of a fat head football. All right. We're going to do a Brazzalo 1/2 ounce football jig with, let me see that, Gerald Swindle's face on it. G-Man, made in the USA football jig with some 3-inch power bait crazy legs sugar craw. This is a little dynamite package here. You just rig this up and just smash on them. What do you think of that? And because it's a little heavier, we're just going to run it as a $1 soft plastic bundle and see where the world takes us. $1 for the football jig. And I don't think, do they still make the crazy legs sugar craws? I don't remember. I know some guys around here love these. Devin, you definitely need that jig with. You could hang that up in the garage with Gerald Mindel. You guys could have like a little chat while you're rigging. You could be drinking some bush lattes, talking to G-Man, hanging on the pegboard. But you didn't win it. Critical Gravy did. Because he's a winner. No, G-Man for you? You more of a Lulu guy? Well, if I find some football jigs with Lulu's face on them, I'll just DM you on TikTok. Should we do another jig bundle? That's kind of fun. This is a 3/8 ounce. Let me get these matched up. I feel like this goes. They're both 3/8 ounce. How do I want to pair these up? That's more of a flipping jig. They're both kind of flipping jigs. I feel like this one goes with this one better. All right. You're going to get a Slow Town custom lures, 3/8 ounce, kind of like a crawdad structure jig. And you're going to get most of a tiny pocket chunk black neon. There could be one missing out of there. A little bundle, little craw chunks, little tiny pacas with a little dragon structure jig for $1. And if people are just coming in, feel free to throw some more requests out there. Check out the shop. Zach. Oh, Gravy. You sniper. You sniper, you sniper, you sniper. Did you win it? Luckily, I can still reach your bag. Any swim jigs? I do have some swim jigs. I can run those. I'm going to run one more jig bundle and then, or like plastic jig bundle. And then I'll run some swim jigs. If you can only have one lure, it must be a koiki. I only own one koiki. So, all right, here's the last jig bundle here. We're going to run a True South 3/8 ounce fathead natural craw. I would say it's like a flipping style jig. And then you're going to get some California Craw Junior Chunk KVDs. 6-pack, not an 8-pack. You're missing 2. But a nice little bundle. You're really just buying the jig and get some trailers with them. Dora, sniper, no sniping. I miss the days when my kids were swiper, no swiping. Dora, Dora the Explorer. Backpack, backpack. Victoria. Zach, you got yourself a bundle. What is the. What's the. Isn't the. Is it Geico? What is the thing that likes to bundle? Which insurance agent is the bundle? Flow's the bundler. Let's see you having like a I could see Devin having like a poster of Flo in his bedroom. Progressive. I know you do, Devin. I could see you being a big Flo guy. My 11-pound sausage as my lat keeps getting in the way of whatnotting. The Dash Hound. Yeah, my feet are getting cold. I miss copper. State Farm, the Bundle Rooski, right? Isn't that the Bundle Rooski State Farm? All right. Somebody was asking about swim jigs. All right. We got a couple options here for swim jigs. I got this guy. It's a little chartreuse and white. Little swim jig. It's got a little tinsel in it. Kind of a long hook. Got a wire hook keeper. We can run that for $1. If anybody wants that. And I do have some other swim jigs, but this is discount double check. I should be getting paid for all this promotion of insurance companies. If you like that one, I got even something better coming up here. So hold tight, David. Get that bagged up. All right, I got these Super K swim jigs right here that I had custom hand tied in a color called Goldilocks. And it's a color that Matt Steffen said that was one of his favorite river swim jig colors. It's chartreuse white with gold tinsel. You could obviously take some of that gold out if you think it's too much. But this is a hand-tied Super K, and it's got a stout, like this. If you want to fish this on braid, definitely has the hook for it. But this is your northern style river swim jig here. So new in the package. Just took it out so you could look at it. It's a lot of gold. I like gold, Dustin. Couple pre-bids. The doctor's in the house. If you guys have any rashes, you go ahead and you Devin. Nice pickup. You hit on the doctor's little face in the chat. You hit follow, send him a direct message. You can send him pictures of your rashes. He loves it. Right to him. He's also a whatnot seller that has occasional good deals, so you could follow him and bookmark his show. All right. I got two more of these. I'm going to make a bundle. You can get both of them. Save on shipping. Get 2 jigs. Depth shoulder bag. No depth shoulder bag. Is that like a tackle bag or what? It's like gold tinsel, mylar. DFD will not be denied when it comes to the Super Ks. He wants to get his braid slackline on. All he can think about is summertime fishing, and he is hyped. You'll like those. You can reef on them with those. Maybe the world will come back around and fish will hit swim jigs again on the river. Man, my phone chat is about 4 hours behind. Holy cow. Pre-bid. We did some 110 pre-bids. We got a matched pair of GLX rainbows. You do love rainbows, though, Devin. You get a 110 and a 110 junior together. They didn't hammer a swim jig on day 3, as much as I can recall. So I'll run these 2 for $30. So $50 value, we're running for $30. Yeah, I mean, swim jigs on rivers go hand in hand. Dustin, nice grab. Are you getting ready for Pickwick or what? What else do we want to run tonight? We just run like a 1.5? They still eat square bills in this world? A brand new Strike King crankbait. We'll run it for $3. What color is that? Green tomato. Well, you guys are getting bougie. All you want is the fancy stuff. The stuff that you can buy. Devin. I'm going to send you 2 stickers. The bush lights are blowing now and they're buying. Yeah, prices are going up. Get them while they're cheap. What about like a Missile baits. Do we have any people who are fans of the 48 or the quivers? Bush Latte Apple coming back this year for those who are fans. Any people that like the 48s? We'll have to do some quivers. You're a lime guy? Is it a Bush Light lime, or you just put limes in your Bush Light? I didn't know that was even a thing. I've never even heard of. I've heard of the apple. Never heard of the Bush Light lime. Anybody want any quivers? I do have some A-rigs. Some people had asked about A-rigs in the past. Got these little Euro Tackle B Vibe 3-inch little paddle tail things. Let's try these. Both packs. You get 2 packs. They're the same. We'll run them for $1. 2 packs of these little drop shot, little boot tail, little swimming kicker B vibes. Rusty Sellers. Mr. Harrison. Congrats. Let me bundle Ruski them together. Jigman 1984 just joined. Like that name. The requests have kind of slowed down. We have more JDM plastics, drift fries, do live craws, do live sticks, missile baits. We haven't done a dark sleeper. Did you do a dark sleeper? 3/8 ounce, 3-inch. It's Mega Bass. We'll just start at $5. The color is fresh perch. I could go for some fresh perch. No Terminator spinnermates, Jigman. Thomas. 3-inch, 3/8 ounce fresh perch. Good enough to fillet. Nice grab. Drew on this other buzzbait. You throw a buzzbait, Devin? $18 buzzbait. We'll run it for $9. The Mega Bass Jamaica boa. It's got a clacker. Dan Fabiano's favorite buzzbait is the Jamaica boa buzzbait. Oh, I thought you were going to get it. Nice grab, Rex. Way to swoop in. Snipey, snipey. I suppose we should. There's a pre-bet, I think, on this other. So Mega Bass GP Saffron Respect 110 in the box. We'll start at $15. When they're spawning, you don't catch anything because you can't slow down. Just cranking. Devin's always cranking his hog. He can't slow down. Nice grab. Top toad. Any shallow runners? What do you mean by shallow runner? Crankbaits? Shad wraps? Little square bill? Mega Bass 110s? No, I don't have any shallow. We are tapped out on 110s. And did you see this in the shop? Look at that little guy. No Jackal Pompadours. Jackal Drift Fries. Not quite the same. River to Sea Live Bait. I'm not really big fans of the Normans. Somebody had asked about a red crankbait earlier. Let's try this. Gee, somebody had asked about a BX Minnow. I do have this Bagley's Minnow. This is an 8XD. 8XD. Red Craw. If anybody wants a deep plug. There you go, Warren. Nice grab. Any Shad Rap fans out there? We're just going to turn off the what not go, I guess, or the TikTok. People kind of just come in. I think this is actually they're like nachos. They're all stuck together to count as one bait. I don't think that's, whatever that is not exactly a Shad Rap. That's a Shad Rap. This is a glass Shad Rap. I think this is whatever this thing is. No? It's like some kind of... yeah. It almost looks like a scatter, the way that lip is. The lip's a little different. Definitely a Rapala. But it's kind of got, I don't know, some kind of glass Shad Rap. Perchy color. I don't know if there's anybody's a fan of these. We'll find it at home someday, if not tonight. Michael. Nice grab. First time buyers will get HellaBass stickers as a thank you. About a dozen people just hanging out, chilling on the old YouTube, just watching along tonight. What about a little Shad Rap bundle? Bleeding Olive Shiner, and then kind of a silver. I don't know what the exact size of these are. So I can see what. Can't quite see it. It's a little tough to see. We'll run these together. 2 baits, 2 Shad Raps. See if anybody's up for 2 for 5 monies. Bleeding Olive Shine of silver. We're still. Oh, you shouldn't associate with Devin. It's not a good look. He's trouble. That's right. Find somebody that wants a cold water killer. Well, these are like flicker shads. This one's a little different. They are not Rappalas. What do we need to get back to? Look, any interest in this guy? Blitz XDR. It's kind of got a bluegill, but it's got like the chartreuse back. So I imagine when it like goes through the water, the fish are just going to get like that little rolling action. A Strike King. What did they call their Shad Rap imitator? I don't even know. Let me know if anybody wants to run this Blitz. I do have a blade bait. It's not a Demiki, but it's an OSP. Oh, an override. There you go. Well, yeah. OSP override, 3/16 ounce. We can run that. Oh, Devin wants to go out and sling that in that cold Iowa water this winter. But Hype Man is raining on his parade. I'm stealing it. How does that make you feel, Devin? Nice pickup. Yeah, well, then you should have bid another $1. It would have been yours. But then you're going to end up paying full price on Tackle Warehouse. Beer money? Don't they just give that stuff away in Iowa? Oh, don't be silly. Nobody believes that. Those are about the same color. Let's see another. Do these OSP cranks work? Yeah. What are your thoughts on one or two before? All right. We're on a choice of ghost minnow or blueback herring. Blueback herring or ghost minnow on the Blitz Max DRs, $25 crankbaits. I'll start at 12, less than half price. Choice. Pick one. Top or bottom. Which one you want? First time, you're going to get a HellaBass sticker. Bottom. Probably could have guessed that. See what else we got in this box. What do you think of this color? Your professional opinion. Oh, man, we just dumped the box on the floor. That was unfortunate. All right. I'm just going to run this one. See if anybody wants a blueback herring. for $12. For largies, I could see that. No, pike don't. You just spray pike repellent on it. Don't you guys have that in Michigan? Thomas. Nice grab. We have a cleanup in aisle 9 here. We have dumped live baits. Anybody want a good deal on an S-Waver 168? Dark Sleeper. Willie Pete's Little Bluegill. Those are a little more expensive. We got some OG Bass Tricks. I thought there were more troubles in this box. What about Spark Shads? 5-inch Spark Shads? What color is a what? Neon Pepper 5-inch Spark Shad. 5-inch. No, not that color. Picky, picky, picky. Good grab, David's Bass Fish. Price was right. Anybody number 4 mosquito lights? Somebody bought these last time and their payment didn't go through from Punch's show. If anybody would use number 4 mosquito lights, I can run those cheap. Do you use drop shots this small? Spro crankbaits. Not handy tonight. No. No scroungers. Discontinued Arashi 10. Any interest in that? In the blue shad. Were you asking about the drift fry? Did somebody ask, like, anybody interested in any drift fries? We have Stealth Neon Shad and Flashing Bait. What else we got? We got some more dice. You ever throw the Rudra? How deep does the Rudra go? I've never thrown it, but it's big, like the 130 rearrange. It's like a 120, 130 size. It's meaty. I'm debating whether I want to run this or keep it. I'm on the fence. Devin, you think you're talking about the Matahachi or something like that? It's the one that let's run another bag of dice. This is non-salt, kind of a translucent pumpkin. $20 OSP dice. We'll start it for $6. What did you pay for your dice, Devin? More than $6? Ooh, Cheyenne's gonna get theirs for 35% off. Nice pickup. Number 3. Want me to run you another pack? Since you're, I think that you might be a first-time buyer. If so, you would get a sticker. What's the Rudra start? Like half price. Let's run another pack of dice there in case somebody wants to double up on their dice investment since they got they're in for shipping. Must buy everything from the AFP. What's the AFP? Zach, are you going to get your dice this time, or is somebody going to snipe you? Asian fishing boards? No. Let's pick up half price dice. I've never bought anything from the Asian fishing portal. Let's do one more. Dice versus urchin. I think they're different, right? When you say urchin, you're talking about like the koiki or the uni, and it's hard to see with the glare. But this, and they get a little bigger, the urchins, and they're elastomer, so they're like high float. So people are typically, my understanding, of fishing these on like leaderless drop shot type jicka rig situations. And this typically gets fished on like a super finesse Nico or a drop shot. So similar concepts, but like different applications based on size and float. All right, one more 70% off dice. For anybody that didn't get their dice. There you go. Add it to your collection, Mr. Harrison. Nice pickup. Are we sure that nobody needs a quantum visor? Like old school. Like you can pretend, like you could dress up as Gerald Swindle or Greg Hackney from the early 2000s for Halloween, or just put it on your shelf. This, or somebody could be like an old school quantum fan that just needs this. I mean, if somebody wants me to sign it, I would. My signature is horseshit, though. I'm not going to lie. We will find this visor a good home one of these shows. Somebody will find a good home. I feel like we're almost 2 hours. Any interest in a XPS Glide? 7-incher, weighs like 3 ounces, comes with a spare tail. I don't know if it adds value or loses value. Depends who's watching. But I get asked for glides some shows, and then some shows we don't. So we'll save it if nobody wants this one, and we'll find it in a new show. We'll throw some of these things up here and see if anybody River to Sea 168 S. I think I've actually caught a fish or two on this one. It actually's got a little game. These are like 19 or 20 bucks new. If anybody wants a half price glide, and these catch. If you've ever seen tactical bassing, they've proven that the river to sea catch. This is old too. This is probably at least 15 years old. So I don't know if river to sea has like a, the original ones or not. But if it is, ounce, how much does this weigh? Ounce and a half. I mean, this is something you can absolutely throw on a heavy chatterbait rod, a heavy crankbait rod, a jig rod. Or were you talking about the XPS one? I mean, you do not need a swimbait rod to throw this. I can try it again if anybody changed their mind. I'd like to come down for the Okoboji Open, but it's on top of the Jude. So if I keep fishing the Jude and raising money to save, kids fighting cancer versus fishing boat dots on Boji. Some of us aren't as selfish, I guess. Nice pickup. I mean, if you just want to win money and take like RJ and AJ's money and that kind of stuff, yeah, pretty much. I'll allow it. If you make a donation to the St. Jude fundraiser this spring, I will say you're not a bad person. Let's see. We got some big Crush City mooches and freeloaders. Yeah, it's full. If you got any creative ideas, Ben, on how you'd like to, we could do something fundraising wise. If you wanted to help out, let me know. Yeah. Hype man, I'm fishing it. Last year we raised 12 grand. I'm hoping to shoot for 25 grand. So maybe we can come up some way to do something together and you can help fundraise. You don't have to make the drive. And then, so I think I have the Rudra starting at 15 bucks, $28 jerkbait. But I'm not convinced that I want to sell it. Hinge minnows, mooch. We've got some Normans, some OG chatterbaits. I don't know if there's any Minnesota people here, but I've got these all-terrain mighty jigs in chartreuse, and all-terrain went out of business. And a lot of people really like these. No, Ben's a good person. The jig worm. But these chartreuse heads are awesome, and they are no longer in production. I want to get them to a good home. When did AT go out? Earlier this year, late last year. Basically, Blackfish, Clam Outdoors consolidated a lot of their stuff, and they shuttered a bunch of the brands, including All Terrain. There's people bidding on jigs earlier. I've got a couple of these flipping jigs and kind of I'm not sure if these are a hand tied or some. They look to be somewhat newish. Kind of a dirty water color there. 2 jigs for $3. Anybody's got a use for those? Zach? That color would smash? Would or will? Could pick up Zach. Could try running some of these MMZ worms again. I got more of those. Otherwise, we got some chartreuse, and this is a fun one. This is the weirdest little bladed jig thing with fur, and it's got like this pill head, and somebody shoved Cinco through it. It is the weirdest little chatterbait I've ever seen. Any robos? Not tonight. Let's see. This is like Dr. Jessel's one shitty lure. If anybody wants this amazing piece of work. I don't know what it is, but I'll let it go for $1. If somebody has an idea of how they would harness this energy. You got it, Devin. You're probably gonna win a BFL on that thing. You're gonna make a TikTok? I can see that. Content. I like it. I like where your head's at. No robos. Coach Got, what's going on? Coach Got runs shows on Whatnot. You can follow him if you want. Ooh, four-wheeler blew out the ACL. That's tough, hype man. Any interest in these little guys? These MMZ, the Nami or the Chibi? We'll do a choice on these if anybody wants. Zach, your bait did process. Choice, you can pick one of these weird Nico rig, wacky rig, top or bottom if anybody wants to grab a pack of these. Otherwise, we'll find they're like 11 inches long when you unwrap them from the package. It's like 1 or 2 worms in there or something. Which one you want? Top or bottom? You'll try the top. Blue. We lost a little bit of your jig, just kind of fell out. Hope that's they supposedly there are like sneaky popular. I don't know. More DD10? I don't. We ran them all in a bundle. Got some Shad Wraps. Got a bunch of Normans. If anybody wants to revisit the Norman box, I've got some DD22s. I think some deep little ends or big ends or middle. I don't know their names, but I could hold them up and you could tell me if you wanted me to run any of these. We are blessed by Benjamin Nowak. So, pretty, yes? Bass Tricks. Like, are you the real Bass Tricks or is that just your name? You might appreciate this. I got a whole bunch of them. Back from when you had, like, I'd order them from Bass Tackle Depot, and to order $100 in Bass Tricks, you'd have to order $100 in other merchandise before they'd allow you to buy $100 in Bass Tricks. But I got some, and I will sell some if somebody wants some of these old ones. Citrus Bass Tricks. I actually sold all my citrus ones to one of the other guys that's a follower. He DM'd me, and I bundled them in. I've got pearl white, threadfin shad, baby bass, hologram shad, threadfin shad, top smelt, and sardine. And I got 5 and 6 inchers. But did you say you wanted some Normans? Bass Tricks? And if so, what are you looking for? They definitely, the true bass are really good. I am terrible with my Norman names. So I'll go. So I got a chartreuse blue gel coat. I forget what that one is. Got this little guy, can be cleaned up. It's got some Cajun Lightning red on it. DD22. These are pretty much all like mid 90s Normans, pre Pradcos. So I think that's DD22. This one I don't know for sure is from the 90s, but that might be a different vision. That one looks similar to that one. Those are pretty much the same bait, those last two. This is one of the few like shallow running ones I've got. Got a bunch of these, which I think is the same as pretty much the first one I held up. So I got like 4 of those. Then I got a couple of fire tigers and kind of a chartreuse black. It's more of it's a good looking. Got the lavender shad maybe, and then a chrome blue and a black chrome DD22. And a lot of these have X caliber rotating hooks on them. So bass tricks. I don't know if any of that appealed or is what you're looking for in Norman's. What's up, Martin? And we'll run a buyer's giveaway here in a little bit. What's up? 2 white DD22s. The white DD22, we had the chrome blue and chrome black. Is that what you're talking about? Otherwise, there was the whiter ones. These weren't DD22s. These were, I forget what these are, but they're not DD22s. These are, I don't know if these are deep little lens or they're smaller than DD14. But these are the ones you want. These are DD. Are these DD14s? I don't think they are. The DD14s are a little bigger, I think. Deep little land, I think. You want me to run these? Vintage 90s style with upgraded X caliber rotating hooks. Nice grad. David. All right, number. Then I'll run that other one. I think this is. I'll clean that up a little bit before I ship it. I got some cleaner for that. I'll run that one. Nice pickup, Michael. If there's any other requests, probably getting past Devin's bedtime. Let me check if there's any pre-bids. There's a pre-bid on a Teckle Whacker Frog. Let's find one of those. Let me actually start the buyer's giveaway here. This will be the finder, so that means we got about 5 minutes. We'll run a couple more auctions. So these last couple auctions will be your chance to get in. I'll throw in some kind of cool bait. All right. Got 2 Teckles here. These are basically the same as a swamp donkey. We got old frog and old perch. So old frog has kind of a white yellow belly. Old perch has a white yellow belly also, but they got slightly different backs. But you can pick which one you want. Choice, they go for about $17 plus retail. Start them at 10. Choice, pick your poison. Tackle whacker frog. Zach, which one you want, brother? Top it is. Old frog for Zach. Nice grab. Any other requests for the next 3 minutes and run the other one? I can. We'll run Old Perch. Another chance for somebody to get in the buyer's giveaway. You don't think you can bill low in it, Dustin? There you go. Good pickup. Should we run another grass piece? Anybody want another grass piece? .5/8" bluegill flex or the Saki Bomber 3/4 ounce traditional on the bottom. Anybody wants that? If not, we'll save it for the next show. About 2 minutes left. Is there anything else interesting? We got an A-rig. Got these Optima Baits diamond heads. There's about a half dozen of them in there. Little screw lock swimming heads. On those for $3 if anybody wants to grab these or use these to get into the buyer's giveaway. Kind of a unique little swim bait heads. Could use them on A-rig if you wanted to. It's all right. I don't know. So here are the double diamond swimmers from Optima. I used to throw these on swim jigs all the time. There's a bunch of different like bluegill style colors. Probably 12, 15 of them in there. If anybody wants to grab those, these are good swim jig trailers. They give it a lot of roll. Or they can be fished as a swim jig or on a jig head. Lots of different options. We got some bigger ones there, but I guess if nobody wanted those, they ain't gonna want that big bag of them. That's right. We got about 43 seconds left. We'll find somebody to raid here. I'm just gonna run the buyer's giveaway. Draw it 30 seconds early. Appreciate everybody coming on. You can watch my YouTube channel, HellaBass. Let's draw the winner. See who wins. We'll do a raid. Chris Jack, congratulations. I'll find you a bait. Add it to your pot. Appreciate everybody that hung out tonight. It was a fun show on a Friday night. Everybody be good. Enjoy the NFL playoffs. And let's find a raid here. Anybody that wants to recommend a raid? There's a guy named Frog Chucker Express. His name is cool. I'm raiding him. I don't know nothing about that guy, but Frog Chucker Express is a cool name, and we got some frog chuckers in this. So let's help out one of the guys that needs it. Tell him HellaBass sent you. Have a good night, everybody.